comfortable. Palms on the thighs. Soften the gaze or allow the eyes to close. Bring in the breath. Start to take circles with the head. Really keeping awareness in that breath. So we have a core focus today, but it's really important that we don't hold the breath. We're going to use it to our advantage. Make sure you change direction with the head. Inhale it back to center, shrug the shoulders up. And exhale them down. Twice more, inhale them up. Shrug them down. Take a couple of rolls back. And then forward. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Find that nice morning stretch. Gaze up between the hands. Exhale, cactus them down, opening up the chest and shoulders. Release it down. Twice more. And then inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, turning to the right, keeping the hips square with the top of the mat. We twist through the waist. Avoiding twisting through the shoulders, really trying to twist in the waist, through the torso. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center, reach the arms up. Bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at heart center. And then release, come to your tabletop. We're going to bring in our cat-cow. Warming up the torso, warming up the spine. And also beginning that core activation. So make sure we're squeezing at the top. Glutes engaged throughout as we find our back bend. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Next inhale, bring it back to center. We're going to come into some core extensions. So inhale, the left arm comes up, right leg extends out to the back. Try and keep the hips square. You can either point the toes or flex the foot. Dorsal flex the foot, whatever works best for you. Inhale to reach, exhale. Squeeze knee to nose. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5. Release it down. Inhale. Opposite arm and leg. 5 times. That's 3. into your tabletop. We're going to inhale, curl the toes under, and exhale, pressing just to lift the knees up and off the mat. We're going to spend 5 breaths here. So make sure the wrists are stacked underneath the shoulders, core engaged. Once you're taking your 5 breaths, just lower the knees down. Sit back on the heels, shake off the arms a little bit. We're going to extend the left arm out in front, palm facing away. Bring the fingertips to point down, just stretching the forearms, stretching the wrist. And switch to the other side. Shake off the hands. We're going to move forwards, taking our high plank, or option to drop the knees or stay in your raised tabletop. If you're coming in high plank, we're going to do some leg raises, bringing knee to shoulder, knee to elbow, and then knee to nose. So we're going to inhale the right foot up. Exhale, bring the knee towards the shoulder. Inhale it back. Exhale, knee towards the elbow. And then the nose once again. Shoulder. Exhale to elbow. Exhale to nose. Swapping the feet now. We inhale the left foot up. Exhale to shoulder. Elbow to nose. One more. Take an inhale and exhale it back to your downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet. Send that tailbone nice and high. If you still want to warm up a little bit, maybe roll through to your plank. Take a little spinal wave. And then find some stillness in your downward facing dog, just for 2 breaths. And then next inhale, we're going to shift forwards, finding our plank. Lower down to cobra. Exhaling it back. Downward facing dog. I'm going to do that 3 times now. So that was our practice. Inhale forwards, plank. Exhale, then inhale into your cobra. Exhale it back. Downward facing dog. Taking it at your time. One more. And we meet in downward facing dog. If you practiced with me before, then I've gone through side plank variations. But if not, then I'll talk you through them in a moment. Next inhale, send it forwards, find your high plank. Core engaged, staying here for 5 breaths. Press the shoulders away, tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, exhale it back, downward facing dog. Take a child's pose for a moment if you need. Rest the wrists, rest the shoulders. Inhale, bring it forwards to your plank, and then we're going to come to side plank on the right side. So bring the right hand central, line it up with the feet. Option to have the feet stacked, one in front of the other or one on top. Extend the left hand up, and we're hugging those hips up into the air, not letting them slump down. If stability is tricky here, then you can bring left foot in front. Two more breaths here. Exhale back into your plank. Remember, you can take a child's pose here before you come into it, or roll onto your left side now. One long line from the head down to the heels. One more breath. Exhale it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale to lower the knees, wider than the hips, big toes touch. Find your child's pose or variation of. 3 breaths here. Inhale, draw the body up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to lower down into our dolphin, and we'll do some dolphin raises. So if you're not familiar, just look in for a moment. From our downward facing dog position, keeping those hips high, we lower the forearms down to find our dolphin. Dolphin raises mean that we go through down dog to dolphin and back up. We're going to take 8 in total, nice and controlled. Inhale, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale to raise. Try not to let the elbows come outwards. We want to be in line with the wrists and the shoulders. And when you take it 8, you can either drop back into child's pose for a moment, or bring yourself forward to your tabletop. Once again, sit back on the heels, shake off the hands, shake off the wrists. And then coming through your tabletop, if you're having a moment in child's pose, just meet us when you're ready. Walk the hands out, prepping for our puppy pose. So hands need to be a little bit further out in front, quite a lot further out in front than they would be for the tabletop. We're going to inhale, keeping the hips stacked above the knees. As we exhale, we're going to lower the chest and chin, or maybe the forehead down to the mat, whatever's most comfortable. Two more breaths here. Inhale. Press it back to your child's pose. Relaxing the shoulders. 2 breaths here. Then bring it back up through downward facing dog. We're then going to inhale to walk hands towards the feet, exhaling into our forward fold. We can take a ragdoll here. Make sure you're not clenching with the toes. We're sending that tailbone nice and high. Next inhale, release the arms and then roll up gradually through the spine. Rolling the shoulders back. So the head all the way back at the top if it's comfortable. Exhale back to standing. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, palms come to shins or fingertips to the mat, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Again, options, take a ragdoll here. Inhale to release the hands, roll up through the spine. And we're going to walk it forwards to the top of the mat, and we're going to come into 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar B, or Sun Salutation B. So we inhale up into our chair pose to begin with as a reminder. I will still cue you through the movement, so don't worry if you're not completely rehearsed in your Sun Salutation. Grab a quick sip of water if you need, and then meet me in Tadasana, your mountain pose. Feet at a distance that's comfortable for the hips, active in the legs. Core is engaged. Relax the neck and relax the face. If you need, bring a smile to the face and then release it. If you feel like you're a little bit tense. And when you're ready, we inhale, sending the arms up. Hips come back, taking our Utkatasana, our chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to our half lift. Fingertips to the mat or to the or palms to the shins. Lengthening the spine, open the chest. Exhale, plant the hands, send the feet back, either hop or step them back. Lower through Chaturanga or send it all the way down to the mat. Thighs lifted for up dog. Or they're pressed to the mat for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right foot up. Exhaling to plant it between the hands. We come to warrior 1. Back foot 45-degree angle, square the hips. Inhale the arms up and then exhale, flexing that front knee. The glutes are engaged here, particularly on this left side, pulling that hip forwards. Inhale, gaze up between the hands. Exhale, send it down. Lower through Chaturanga all the way down. Exhale it back. Now we do the same on the left side. Left foot comes up. Back foot 45 degrees. We're squaring the hips, so remember, use the width of the mat to distance the feet if you need. Inhale, reach with the fingertips, gaze up between the hands. Exhale, lower it down. Exhaling back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, walk the feet towards the hands. Find your half lift. Remember, really lengthen the spine, open the chest, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Send it back into your chair. Make sure you can see the tops of the toes. Exhale, Tadasana. We're going to take it twice more through. Try and talk a little bit less. Inhale the arms up. Remember, square hips in your warrior. We're inhaling to reach up with the fingertips to lengthen. We're exhaling to ground deeper in through our foundation. Send the hips down. So maybe you've gone ahead and started your third round. If you haven't, come with me. shake it off when you get to your Tadasana. Soften the gaze, allow the eyes to close if it's comfortable for you. Bring right hand to heart, left hand to lower belly. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Send it deep into the belly. Release the hand. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly, but hold the breath at the top. And then exhale through the mouth. And again. Last time. Bring the hands to prayer at heart center. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. Set your intention for your day. Draw the thumbs up to the third eye between the eyebrows. Have your intention clearly fixed here. Take an inhale. Exhale as you release your intention, bringing the hands back down to heart center. As we bow our heads, and we honour our practice and honour each other. Namaste.